stay till the end because we have an extremely exciting surprise today. Today we're going to be talking about extracurricular activities for moms. I'm Robin and this is Sonia.
Hi.
And we are Bolly Moms on the Go, and we're really excited about today's topic.
Yeah, so extracurriculum activities. Like, that's a funny word. Like, that's something we use for our children because we book activities for them to go swimming, dancing, soccer, hockey, whatever. So we have a long list for them.
But I want to go swimming, dancing, hockey, and stuff.
Yeah, we tend to forget activities for ourselves. Like, going outside and do something, to learn something or enjoy doing something.
Yeah, and I think sometimes we don't forget, we just don't have time, or we feel like we don't have time. But, you know, obviously we do it because that's how we met. We do Bollywood together, and we do that with the amazing Sparq Productions, who are here in Calgary. So if you're here in Calgary, you should definitely check them out. And that's something that for me has always been a really important thing, to have something that's a little bit just for mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it's finding something that nurtures myself in so many ways. And before my kids, I used to do many activities, and after 2 kids, I tend to do less because I also have other priorities, but I still keep some that I feel important for me to strive, or where I strive more. So dancing is part of it, doing music is part of it with my band, and sometimes just walking around through my weekly walk. So it's something that I need, and just finding the time to allocate. And sometimes it might be tricky.
It can be tricky, but you know, I think that it needs to be a priority, because moms need a full bucket. And, you know, and I've told this story before, so many of you have probably heard it from me before. You're like, oh, the bucket. But if your bucket isn't full, then it's impossible to fill other buckets, right? So you have to put some energy into yourself in order to provide energy for your family. Mm-hmm. It's necessary. And it could be something small, like a walk, right? Just walk out the door, go around the block by yourself, you know, maybe take your pup or your cat or your hedgehog, I don't know, but you know, do something that's just for you without that sort of constant need to be caring for somebody else.
Yeah. So I think it's important to distinguish the quality time that you have with your children, and you can do so many things with your children, but you also have your own quality time that you can do also with your partner or with other friends, or like us in our group, or with your girlfriends. But it's really something outside the tiny humans that you're raising, and that at some point they're going to be independent. So you still have to get your own thing that is not dependent from your children.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember that you may have a partner there that you also have to take care of, you know. And so in my world, I have sort of these independent things that are just for mom, and then we have things that are just mom and dad, and then, you know, and then family time. And even when my kids were little, you know, that sort of hour at the gym, or that time at, you know, I took martial arts, and we took martial arts at the same time, but we were in different classes. So, you know, so even that was a separation because somebody else was caring for the kids, so I didn't have to focus on them. And that sort of energized me so that I could then bring that energy home. And it really just created an environment internally for me that was rich, so that I could then be a calmer, more patient, more loving mother. More present mother. Yeah, absolutely. And I know moms sometimes feel really guilty about taking that time, but we need to let that be, because that guilt is just not okay.
Yeah, you need that. You need to take care of yourself. Like, it's part of one of the videos we did about self-care. You need to take care of yourself, whatever form it will be. Like going out, like we say, going outside, going at the gym, going, I don't know, enjoy some free coffee once a week with your girls. That's something that you need to nurture. That's your fuel. Yeah, to feel good, and you need that to take care of others.
Yeah. And truthfully, moms, we can't express that. Like, I mean, I think we're repeating ourselves now. We've done maybe 3 or 4 videos just on this similar topic, but it's so important. And, you know, and it doesn't mean that you don't love your kidlets, you know, of course you do. Of course you do. But you have to love you. And part of that is that self-care and getting out there. So in the self-care video, we talked about different activities that you could do. And obviously we dance. I do martial arts. Sonia's in a band. Like, that's the coolest thing ever. So, and then we have another video that you can go back to that talks about your girls, right? And finding the women in your life, your sisters. Yeah.
So that's very important. Yeah, just find something to do outside your extracurricular. I love this word. That's so funny.
Extracurricular activity. You know, so when you are registered, last a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about camps. When are we talking about that? Or maybe that's next week. I'm sorry. Next week, we're talking about camps and summer stuff. Yes. You know, so when you're booking your kids into all of these activities, you know, you should just like put your name down for a couple.
Yes, totally.
And try something you never tried before. I took swimming lessons a couple of years ago. When my oldest was little, I did the Learn to Row program at the Calgary Canoe Club. So we got out in one of those big, and it was so fun, you know, and I just did it once and I never did it again, but it was like a 6-week program and it was new and it was exciting and it was super fun, you know, so try something that you've never even done before.
And we understand that sometimes it might be tricky, especially if you have a newborn baby, especially the first few months, and then you feel like, I can't take the time out. It's like, we get it.
Or single moms, you know, like we understand that time is valuable. And we do get it. We do understand. But with anything, I talk about people with this in fitness, and I talk to people about this with nutrition as well, about sitting down and really creating some higher level awareness on what is a priority to you. Because if it is a priority, you'll make it happen.
Oh yeah. Even if it's 30 minutes of something just for yourself, reading a book outside in a park while your mom is taking care of the baby. This is your time that you should enjoy this time for yourself.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, I know some moms that don't feel like they have a really great support system. And that's where finding your tribe is really important, because then you create a support system, you know. So if I go to any of my Bali girls and said, oh my gosh, I'm really stuck and I need someone to help me with the kids, because we built that relationship now, I don't think that they would hesitate. You know, obviously my kids are older now, but in the same way, I wouldn't, you know, if they asked me. So you just have to sometimes put it out there. And sometimes you have a bigger support system than you think you do.
Oh yes, totally agree.
Yeah, because I know, like, you may not have your parents here. You don't,
me.
right? You may not.
No family.
Yeah, no family, and so that can feel sort of isolating.
Yeah.
So just reach out and find your tribe. Get them.
You need that. Yeah.
Dig in. Should we talk about our surprise?
Yes. So now we have a surprise. Yay! So because we're talking about enjoying town outside and without your children, so we have a contest for you to win 2 tickets if you're in Calgary for a super show where we're gonna be dancing.
You might know the dancers.
Yes. Woof, woof. So we would like you to win these 2 tickets for this amazing show happening in June 20th in Calgary.
Yes, there's going to be dancers of all various styles, including Bollywood. There's going to be acrobatics.
Yes.
Last year we had ballerinas in big bubbles.
Oh, yes.
There's so many circus performers. The show is just unbelievable.
It's just amazing.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. And this year is very, it's going to be even more amazing because it's the 10th year. So I think it's going to be epic.
Yes. So our friend Tanya at Sparq Productions has given us 2 tickets. 2 tickets. I shouldn't do that. They'll be like 4 tickets. 2 tickets. 2 tickets for you to win. So what do they have to do?
So to enter this contest, you have to like our Facebook page, The Pony Moms on the Go. We're going to put the details below. You have to like their page, which is Sparq Productions, and
SPARQ.
Yes, also going to put the details.
Yeah.
And the third action is to comment with your 2 favorite extracurricular activities that you like to do or you would like to do if you can't make it right now, but comment.
Something you want to try.
Yeah.
If you're not already.
So yeah, 3 things. Like our page, like Sparq Production page, and comment what your two favorite things you'd like to do outside.
How easy is that?
Yes. And so answer, and then we're gonna make the draw on the 7th of June.
Yeah, on the
So-
7th. What? Yeah, so you have 1 week.
Yes.
1 week to do all those things, and we're gonna draw, and then we're gonna announce,
Yes.
and then you get to see us dance.
Yes.
So, and not just us, hundreds of people.
Oh yeah, like so many performers, like
Yeah.
amazing performers.
Amazing performers. Last year, my kids went, and my son, who's 16 now, was 15 then, he took so many pictures, and you know who he did not have any pictures of? Oh, his mother. But he had, like, at 15, he really enjoyed it. So you could do a mom and kid date,
Yes.
or just a spouse date, or maybe, just maybe, girls.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So,
Like that's time for you.
yeah.
So take this advantage and enter the contest. We are
Enter the
very excited
contest.
to have you enter the contest and spread the word out so your friends get the chance to also enter the contest.
Yes. Thanks, you
Sounds good.
guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.